know who you're hiring. And in this case, obviously she didn't know who this guy was, and he steals $68,000 from her, which is just ridiculous. Hey guys, Jeff Gibson here. I'm one of the founders of Good Faith Roofing, and we're at this great project up in Frisco today. And really, there's two reasons for this video. That this project, just in and of itself, just happens to represent really kind of the most complicated residential project that you can have. And that it's a two-story, it's very, very steep, and the side yards are real small. So there's a lot of job site complications that we're having to work our way through. But it's really kind of just what we do. So it's a neat thing to show that and really try to convey that to you guys, so you understand really what does happen when a roof gets replaced. But really the most important part of this video is the story. And how did we get involved with this project, and where did that all develop and come from? So unfortunately, this story didn't include us at the beginning. This customer ended up working with a door knocker, knocked on her door, inspected, there was damage, they filed the claim. Next thing you know, she's handing over a $68,000 check to a person that she doesn't know. And lo and behold, you can connect the dots from here. Of course, once she gave him the check, he wouldn't answer the phone calls, he wouldn't answer the text, he just ghosted her. And she was literally so scared of this guy that she doesn't want to press charges, doesn't want to do all that. I'm still trying to kind of press in on that, but ultimately that's where we came into the story. So we were referred to her, and here we are. So we've had to work through that. There's a whole lot of behind the scenes stuff that went on there. But in terms of the completion of the story, here we are. We're doing her roof today. And it brings into focus really what I'm trying to convey on this video, and it's that please, please, please know who you're hiring. And in this case, obviously she didn't know who this guy was, and he steals $68,000 from her, which is just ridiculous. But let's try to fail forward here, right? So we're trying to get these words out there in that Good Faith Roofing. Our ethos, our culture is based on our ethics and integrity. And amongst other things, our intention is to delight our customers. So delighting our customers really takes it to that next level. It's great to have happy customers. It's great to really, kind of even exceed expectations. But to truly delight a customer takes really that extra special touch. Given the fact that this lady started with just such a ridiculous experience, we even leaned in that much further on delighting her. And it's wonderful to be doing this project today, but I really hate that this has happened to her and that we got into the picture too late. If you have a project that's coming up and you've got questions and you don't want to expose yourself to what could perhaps be a very sour story, why don't you call Good Faith Roofing first? We'll come out, we'll advise you, and we will begin to attempt to delight you from day one. So here we are, again, unfortunately, late to this story, but don't make us late to your story. Be sure to reach out to us, Good Faith Roofing.